Welcome to the world of Marissa Marchan channel, where there is always a story behind everything. Today's story is about the old lady in the street corner. This is a true story. People say a small act of kindness can lift someone's spirits and make you feel positive about yourself. Whether it's holding the door open for someone or offering a compliment, these simple gestures can have a big impact. In a world that often feels rushed and impersonal, kindness can create moments of genuine human connection. Little did I know I would get my first lesson in this from an unexpected encounter. It was a hot, sunny morning. It was 110 degrees outside, and I had multiple errands to run, making the day even more overwhelming. I had to go to Sam's Club to purchase some bulky items. I had another errand to run, drop by the post office and mail letters. Last on my list was to visit Smith's, pick up a prescription, and buy other items I couldn't get at Sam's. Before leaving the house, I made my list of things to buy and checked it twice to ensure I didn't forget anything important. As I stepped outside, feeling the heat, I couldn't help but think about how much I had to accomplish before the day ended. I didn't want to return the next day, so I was determined to get everything done in one trip. I pulled out of the driveway and John waved at me. He was our mailman, always with a friendly smile and a cheerful greeting. There was no denying I was a chatterbox, finding it hard to cut our conversations short. But today, errands needed to be run, so I needed to focus. We chatted a bit before John handed me the mail and I gave him my outgoing mail. Thank God I saved myself a trip to the post office. I was sitting in my car waiting for the lights to turn left. I noticed an elderly Hispanic woman standing on the median barrier holding a large sign. Despite the scorching heat, she stood there patiently, her eyes scanning the passing cars with a hopeful yet weary expression. Her face showed worry and exhaustion. On the sign, it read, "We need your help to pay for the funeral service for our 3-year-old granddaughter, Maria." I remembered watching a news report about a tragic accident that claimed the life of a young girl just a few days earlier. The story deeply moved me. Across the street, I saw a boy holding the same sign. His young face mirrored the elderly woman's sorrow and determination. It broke my heart to see such a small child bearing such a heavy burden. My heart ached for them, and I knew I couldn't just drive by without doing something. I reached into my wallet, pulled out a $20 bill, and handed it to the woman, hoping it would help in some small way. The woman looked at me with tears welling up in her eyes. Her expression was gratitude and relief. She took the money with trembling hands and thanked me profusely, her voice cracking with emotion. Strangely, as I drove away, I felt warmth in my heart, a feeling I couldn't explain. It felt good. It was as if, at that moment, my small act of kindness connected us profoundly and inexplicably. The gesture reminded me of the power of compassion and the difference it could make in someone's life. I continued with my errands, and my first stop was Sam's Club. I bought the usual bulk items: toilet paper, paper towels, paper plates, and laundry detergent. All 4 items had an instant discount at checkout, and I saved $9. The next stop was Smith's. At the entrance, an older man greeted visitors. His warm smile and kind words made everyone feel welcome whenever they entered. Since I was a regular shopper, we have been friends for a long time. I always stopped to chat with him for a few minutes before heading inside. I walked to the bakery and chatted with a baker who was decorating a new batch of cupcakes. As we exchanged pleasantries, I asked why they always ran out of assorted cheesecake. It was my husband's favorite. She said it was their most popular item and suggested that I try to come earlier in the day to have a better chance of getting some. She gave me a $1 discount for plain cheesecake, which I gratefully accepted. Next, I walked to the produce section. I chatted with another worker as he arranged the fruits on the shelves. We knew each other well, and he always gave me tips on picking the freshest produce. Today, he told me there was a sale on watermelon, marked down from $3.99 to 99 cents each. He mentioned that he hadn't put the sale sign up yet, so I got an early heads up. Knowing how much I love watermelon, I couldn't resist buying 3. It saved me $9. I walked over to the beer section. My husband was a big fan of Bud Light. It was on my list to get a case. The cashier and I chatted for a bit. She was one of Smith's friendliest employees. As we talked, she mentioned Bud Light had reduced the regular price from $15.99 to $10.99. The clerk also said Smith's app had an additional $3 digital discount. She knew my husband's favorite beer and wanted to ensure I didn't miss out on the deal. There was a limit of 5, so I bought them all to stack up. The final cost was $7.99. Overall, I saved $93.50 at the grocery store. My last stop was at the pharmacy to pick up a prescription. The cost was $50, but the pharmacist was also a friend, and he used their discount rate. I also received a discount from GoodRx. The price I paid was only $12. I couldn't deny I was flooded with discounts today, which was rare. It felt like an excellent shopping day where everything aligned in my favor. I reflected on how the connections I built with the store employees had turned a routine errand into an unexpectedly rewarding experience. As I loaded my groceries into the car, I couldn't shake the feeling that my small act of kindness had somehow brought these unexpected savings my way. Over $100 was saved as if the universe returned more than what I gave to the old lady. It was a delightful end to my shopping trip, reinforcing my belief that a friendly community makes everyday errands a joy. That day, I didn't just run errands, I connected with a stranger in need. Although I had many things to do, that moment was the highlight of my day. It took me a while to get back home because I got engaged in conversations with almost everyone in the store. I felt incredibly fulfilled and satisfied when I reached home. As I learned, kindness is not something you expect. It often comes as a pleasant surprise, brightening someone's day unexpectedly. I was fortunate to have that experience. And what a feeling it was. Tune in next time for another episode from Marissa Marchan channel. Please check out my channel trailer video to learn more about the exciting content you can expect from my channel. Your support means the world to me. I write young adult, new adult, and middle grade fiction. For more information about my work, visit marissamarchan.com. Don't forget to watch my other videos. Thank you.